Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so I'm going to tell you everything while I do my makeup, and then I'm going to fix my hair, just like, you know, slick it up a little bit so that I look like a light bulb with a poof. Hi guys, if you don't know me, I'm autistic and I have ADHD, and this is a YouTube channel where I talk about like mental health, neurodiversity and stuff. Basically, I'm rushing because I woke up at 2 p.m. Let's roll back and see what I looked like less than an hour ago. Okay, this is bad. So it's 2 p.m. and something, and I've literally just got up. I've been having terrible sleep the past few weeks. Like, just, I think I need to change my medication. Hello? I think I need to change my medication or up it because I just clearly I'm really struggling to sleep. But I said to myself that no matter what, I'll do this dance class. So I'm just putting this bit in the video to be realistic. I'm struggling. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling at the moment. I literally had some food, not enough food, but I don't have enough food in the house. Had some coffee, and just know it's really hard for me to multitask, so I'm gonna try to do my makeup as I tell you guys what's going on. I said I was gonna do this, and my days are coming to an end here in London, so I have to do it today or never, because I'm literally leaving tomorrow at like 11 a.m. You know, multitasking is really hard for me, but I also have really improved because I've been doing TikTok lives, and on TikTok lives, I'm doing body doubling, where basically I'm doing like tasks along with people and also doing like talking at the same time, which is really hard for me, but I've improved at it. So today I'm like giving it the best go I can. I am pretty nervous to go to a dance class. Why? Because I haven't been to a dance class in probably more than 3 years. Yeah, more than 3 years. And especially going to a dance class in London is something I've avoided because basically my dream when I was in sixth form, when I was younger, was, you know, to go to one of these prestigious dance and drama schools, and, you know, graduate and like go into dance as a career and then into acting. And I still want to go into acting, but like that's what I saw myself doing, and I dropped out. I dropped out of my dream drama school because of my mental health, and because I was, you know, autistic, I had ADHD, I had severe OCD, and I wasn't getting any help for any of that, and I didn't know that's why I was struggling. I just thought, I'm a horrible fucking person and I deserve to die. Whoa, let's lighten the mood back up. So anyways, after that, the change of me dropping out of uni, the change was so hard to deal with. It took me like more than 2 years to just get adjusted to the change. And also a big reason why I'm scared to go to London is because so many people I know go to these classes, and I already have so many obstacles in dance that like get in the way and that are not accommodated in a dance class. For example, my pickup is a lot worse than most students because my ADHD is raging. My short-term memory is absolutely horrible, so that's something I'm always like worried about, and it kind of brings me down because dance teachers won't really accommodate for that. Because it's like a dance class is not only like a measuring thingy, I don't know what to call it, of like how well you can dance. It's like 60% how good your pickup is, and then like 40% how well you can dance. But if your pickup's not good, you can't really show your dance skills, and that's kind of been my issue always. So but anyways, while I was in college for it, university, whatever you want to call it, it was all very, very competitive. My self-esteem was definitely in the ground with it because I did have the ability to dance, had good flexibility, good strength, but just my pickup was always shit. And I was around people that were fucking amazing because I did go to one of the best drama schools, in my opinion, for dance. And that's why it was, again, so freaking hard to accept the fact that I wasn't there and I wasn't gonna graduate. And also, you know, change is very hard for autistics, and still it hurts when I think about it. I'm still like sour about it a little bit, but as days pass, I'm less and less sour. Anyway, another reason why I'm scared, and I used to be terrified, but now I'm just like a little bit is because my OCD would latch onto people. There are certain people that I had an OCD obsession about, and I'm worried to see those people when I go to dance class, although I don't think they would go to this class. I'm talking about one specific person, let's be real. And the thing is, with those OCD obsessions, I didn't choose, right? I didn't choose, I want to be obsessed with this person. It's just an intrusive thought that came into my head, and it's like, what if you're going to be obsessed with this person for the next, like, whole time that you're here at this school? And then it happened, and it was really difficult for me because dance was like my escape from the horrors going on in my home and my head and my life. And so when I started being obsessed with this person, it literally took away the thing that was like my therapy, my happy place, which was dance. And so I literally had nothing left for me, which is kind of why I left, because my last piece of happiness was kind of ruined. Because when I was in a dance class, I was already struggling to pick things up, but you know, I was still enjoying it because dancing is stimming. It's just like, it's therapeutic. And now that I was obsessed with this person, I had another distraction to get in my way, more than the regular ADHD and more than the regular OCD. I now had this awareness, constant awareness that this person was there. When I was doing a freaking pirouette, what do you think I was seeing in the corner of my eye? That person. And I so didn't want to be focused on her. But unfortunately, I was. And so it made me really, really depressed. More depressed than I was already. And it just like ruined the joy of dance for me. Because I wanted so badly to just like enjoy it as I was before, and I couldn't. And so that's kind of, in short, the backstory of what very short, some of the stuff that ruined my experience at uni, and some of the reasons that I'm scared to go back to dance class. And you know, when I was in uni, a lot of it was about like, it was so competitive, and I am so competitive, but because this is not what I want to do necessarily as my career anymore, I also know that I need dance in my life to be happy. Like, it's one of my favorite things, and I haven't done it so long, like in a class. I sometimes do it by myself, but yeah. So just know this is like a scary experience to bring myself into. So I will be happy if I get some of the choreography down. If I'm able to enjoy it and I don't get in my head too much, like, and obviously like I'm filming it, so that's an added pressure, but like that's what I do, I make content, you know, so I'm like, oh, it's gotta at least, like, I can't look like totally shit. Well, I know I won't look totally shit unless anxiety takes over me. So basically what I'm saying is I'm really fucking anxious about this. But not maximum anxiety. I could be worse. It could always be worse, guys. But I'm going there today to break the barrier so that I can do it again. And I won't be filming every single class that I go to, like, for a YouTube video. But I thought it's fitting to, like, film the first one where I, like, break that barrier, you know? So come with me to break it down. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, I'm going. Guys, I'm really excited. I haven't been to a dance class in so long. Also, what's my level of fitness, right? Very not so good. To give you an idea, this morning I woke up and walked up the stairs and I was literally like, oh, whoa, oh my god. No freaking lie. I try to keep fit now and again, but sometimes like I'll work out like every other day for a week or two, and then there'll be a week where I just like don't work out, and this has been one of those weeks. That's why I'm wearing these, cause you know, good for shaking AS. I mean, no, it's just had flares on, but I, you know, sensory issues, so I decided I'm wearing this, a commercial class. This is your sign to do the scary thing that you've been wanting to do. I guess I'm going. And I'm gonna treat myself to Taco Bell afterwards. And we can chat while I eat Taco Bell.
Several song-filled hours later.
I shall reward myself with paracetamol. I can't find any paracetamol. I feel like I've said all the things I wanted to say on camera in my head while I was walking home, but let's eat and talk, guys. Let's eat and talk. So when I finished the class, I was like, there's no way I'm putting what I filmed on YouTube because I'm so embarrassed. That was really hard. That was really hard, and I was even thinking, like, should I go to an intermediate dance class? Like, maybe I should go to a beginner/intermediate because my fitness level is really not good. My stamina is not good. Like, there were a couple of times in that class I thought I was either gonna pass out. I was seeing lights, you know, like when you're about to pass out and you start seeing like lights in your eyes, and I was like, at some point I was even like feeling like I was gonna be sick. Like, that's how hard it was for me. And the choreography was great. Like, I'm gonna go back to this class. I hope. I'm saying I hope that I have the money to. I really should like take a paracetamol and then talk about it, but I can't find any. So, and I'm saying that because I have a really bad headache which came on like halfway through the class, I think, because of the lights. The lights were like shining too bright, so there were a few sensory issues. I did think next time I need to take my loop earplugs, the experienced ones, so I can still hear the teacher but tune out the booming. Oh my god, the music was too loud. I think the music plus the lights gave me a pretty bad headache. I wish I knew what my issues were. Like, I wish I knew I was autistic before I started dance training. God, imagine how much more things I could have picked up if I like accommodated myself. If I was allowed to maybe like wear earplugs or have the lights dimmed if it was super like flashing lights that gave me a headache. Just didn't even know. But anyways, so that's where I was sitting on my autism scale, but at the same time dance is something I enjoy, so I was trying to, sometimes I was absolutely dead repeating the routine again, and sometimes I was getting this power that you get. Ah, guys, the cat has bought something. The cat's bought a spring. Guys, look, the cat. Can you see the cat? Want the spring? Go, boy. Oh, sweet boy. Look at the sweet boy. Anyway, so there was like a few people there who I thought were like on the more beginner side of intermediate. I didn't feel like totally out of place. I did feel out of place with my stamina though. Really, really incredibly hard. I need to step that shit up if I want to go to a dance class in the future. There were a few times that I managed to get the routine like almost right, because it's very rare that I'll be in a dance class and I'll get the routine perfect. Like, that's not me. That's just not me. Especially if I'm learning it for the first time. I was able to enjoy the warm-up. I was able to enjoy like some of the dancing. I enjoyed it. I did. And I'm so happy I went. I'm so proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself, okay? Because I had a lot of anxiety, like, and it was to be expected. Like, you know, I can only hope that I won't have that much anxiety, but I know from experience. And yeah, the routine was like 3 times the length my ADHD brain would have liked to be able to actually pick it up and do it all the way through. But there were some times that I did it like quite well, but they weren't filmed. And of course, when I pulled out the camera to film it, that's the worst time I did it. So I thought as I was walking on the road, I thought maybe in the next class I'll ask the teacher if I can film myself like more like throughout the class to like expose myself to that camera anxiety, and maybe they'll be like, yeah, you can, or no, you can't. But I think that might help me, because it is true, like it happens to a lot of people, but it happens it's a very drastic change for me from when the camera's off and I'm dancing all together. Like 2 things make my anxiety go up: doing it by myself or doing it with like not a lot of people, and having a camera on me. That's gonna make the routine fly out of my head, because my whole body's gonna be like anxiety. So, you know, it's something I can work on. But as I was looking back, I was like, I'm not gonna post this, like it's just too embarrassing. But I want to, because maybe there are some people who want to enjoy dance classes, but they don't because of ADHD or autism anxiety, and I want to do it, and I want to put it out there for you guys to say that you can do it, even if you're shitting yourself. Okay, so this was me when I got the camera out. It is the time that I did it the worst and forgot it the most, of course. Play the video. 2, 3, 4.
When you see me, know I'm in my bag.
1, 2, 3.
My word in my bag.
In my drip.
In my bag.
1, 2, 3.
In my bag. Close up in my bag. On that bed in my bag. When you see me, know I'm in my bag. In my bag.
My fit.
In my bag.
I dip.
In my bag. Happy on my shit.
In my bag. Girl sip.
In my bag. That bitch. In my bag. When you see me, know I'm in my bag.
So that's that. And honestly, I actually thought it was worse than when I watched it back. I watched it back when I was waiting for my food in Taco Bell. And I was like, okay, because in my head, I thought that I fucked most things up, that I literally only hit like 2 moves. But it wasn't like as bad, because I know myself. And I definitely think it's going to get easier. The anxiety is going to get less. And honestly, I've done way worse in classes before. I've just blanked out the whole choreography and, like I said, just hit 2 moves. But I hit more than 2 moves on that one. And I haven't been to a dance class in like 3 years. And I'm really unfit. And I think it will only get better, you know? Like, you have your bad days, you have good days. But I think I can only improve, right, if I keep going. And I definitely think what's helping is that I'm not as, like, competitive about it. And I'm not trying to, like, be the best, and I don't have to, I don't have that worry like on my shoulders. And also I know myself, like I know I'm autistic and ADHD, and I don't like hate myself for not picking up the choreography as quick anymore, so that helps. Two, 3, 4.
When you see me, know I'm in my bag.
1, 2, 3.
My word in my bag.
In my drip.
In my bag.
1, 2, 3.
In my bag. In my bag. On that bed in my bag. When you see me, know I'm in my bag. In my bag.
My fit.
In my bag.
I dip.
In my bag. Happy on my shit.
In my bag. Girl sip.
In my bag. That bitch. In my bag. When you see me, know I'm in my bag.
All in all, it was a good experience. I only saw a familiar face when I came out of the studio, and that was like a past teacher, but he's really cool. He's a really cool teacher. He definitely doesn't remember me, because I only had him like once or twice. But yeah, all in all, it was really good. It was really difficult. I'm glad I did it, and I might vlog the next one as well if anyone is interested, or just like to document my journey on here and to show other people that like have ADHD and are autistic and that want to dance but they're scared because of, you know, many things. Like, you can do it. It is scary, but maybe next time I'll be brave enough to go to the teacher and say, hey, like, do you mind if I accommodate to my needs a little bit? I'm gonna wear loops, and do you mind if I film myself a bit more so that I can like work through that anxiety? But I wasn't brave enough to actually speak to the teacher one-on-one today, so maybe next time. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. I did get other stuff than just chips, guys. I did get a quesadilla and a taco. But anyway, bye.